Hey you guys, it's Britt. Today I'm here to talk to you about a TikTok challenge that I saw going around, and I really hope that it doesn't go too far, but I have issues with it, so I wanted to get your opinion. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so as some of you might know, I recently opened a TikTok. I am not uploading any content onto my page. I scroll on TikTok sometimes, and there's some really entertaining stuff on the app. I have to give it credit. Initially, when TikTok rolled out, I was like, this is just a bunch of obnoxious teenagers dancing, and I want to know part of it. But I gave it some time, and I ended up revisiting it. I would say maybe it was sometime in maybe July, I want to say. And I ended up opening an account, and I follow a handful of creators, and it's entertaining at times. I will say, if you don't keep it in check, it is very easy to waste hours on that app, and it's something that I have to make sure that I'm keeping an eye on, unless I'm intentionally wanting to kill a couple of hours during the day. If I just sit on the app, I'm not going to get anything done. So, you can get lost on the For You page, and you'll end up on a side of TikTok that you didn't know existed. I talked to you guys the other day, or it was actually yesterday in my video, about how I have seen people dancing in graveyards, cemeteries on TikTok. I'm like, I didn't know that even was a thing. I wish that it wasn't. I think that it's extremely disrespectful, especially considering that you're not honoring your loved one. You're just going to a cemetery because it's an aesthetic, and I think that it's wrong. So I think there's this whole thing online where if you express concern or if you have an issue with someone's content, you're called a snowflake. Very, very quickly. I've seen this happen for years online. And unfortunately, that's just the way that it is. But because of that tag being thrown around so easily online, sometimes I take issue with content that I see, and I like second guess myself. Am I being too sensitive? Am I being snowflake right now? And I don't think that I am. I think that I have enough self-awareness to be able to look at something and say, I actually don't like this, and this is why, and I can figure out why I don't like it. I don't think that I just go around thinking that everything is wrong. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to kind of lay the groundwork as to kind of how I view this content from this creator that I came across. This video has 27 million views, and it's on a page called ren.eleanor. She has 15.3 million followers, 422 million likes. And this is, in my personal opinion, an Exhibit A example of a child that is being exploited online. Now, that might be an unpopular opinion. I know a lot of people look at things like this and say, oh, well, it's just a cute kid. How could you have any criticism about that? The problem is that the child is the star of this show. This girl does not have any followers because of her and her content. Her child is getting the views and the attention and the clicks and the likes. So since her child is getting the attention, she continues to share her child with the world. And when it crosses over into that territory, that's where I have a big problem with it. And this is not a page that is educational. It's not, a parent sharing struggles with maybe an untraditional upbringing. Like there's nothing educational about this. She is sharing her child because she is a very cute little girl, and the videos with her little girl get a ton of attention. So rinse and repeat. We're going to continue to do that, and it's gotten them to this point where she has, what did I say, 15 million followers. So you know, that's kind of my opinion on this. She also does have a YouTube channel, but the YouTube channel only has one video on it right now, and that's what it is. I could definitely see this becoming a bigger YouTube channel in the future. I don't know if it'll happen, time will tell, but I want to talk about this because this was on my For You page, and I'm sorry I took so long to get to the point. So this video was on my For You page today. It is a very quick video. Let's watch this together and then I'll give you guys my thoughts. Also, before we watch this video, watch her hand. I thought the little girl's hand was gonna get slammed in the door because the mom was like completely not even paying attention to see if her daughter was directly behind her. I swore that little girl's hand was gonna get caught in the door. So let's watch it now.
Get your toddler ready to go and pretend you forgot them.
So it says, get your toddler ready to go and pretend that you forgot them. This is, there's a lot of problems with this video. So first of all, you are definitely messing with your kid's mind right here. And that's not me being too sensitive. That's just me calling it for what it is. This is absolutely confusing the child. This little girl is not old enough to realize, oh, this is a practical joke. I know that mom's right outside the door. She would never leave me. This is a very young child who doesn't grasp what an innocent little prank might be. This is not funny. It's not entertaining. It obviously got her the attention that she was, you know, thirsty for. But I really hope that this is not a trend that continues to be on my For You page. There are just so many other ways to create content than manipulating your child and making them participate in something that they don't understand because they're too young. And more importantly, let's talk about intentionally making your child cry. This is not a situation where it was a practical joke and the child cried instead of laughing or laughed. They cried instead of laughed. And it was an unintentional result of a prank or a joke on a child. There is no other emotion that a child would experience besides crying when they think that they're being left behind by their only parent. They are expecting for you to be there and hold their hand. You're their parent. And from what I understand, I believe she's a single mom, so you were all that she knows. So to drum up this emotion, even if it's for just a few seconds, I think it's grimy, and I think that this is just a really stark reminder of how far people will go just to get a viral video. Just to get a video that has millions of views and is stuck on the For You page for a couple of days. You are willingly allowing your child to cry and upset them so that you have a video that will get views and likes. I want to read a few of the comments because there were quite a few people who thought the same thing that I did. This doesn't feel right. You shouldn't do that to a baby like her. It's just messed up. Ah, yes, let's traumatize our children for TikToks. You may not realize this, but that's very traumatizing for a child. They literally don't understand why. How do you think that was okay to even pretend? A child can remember even a moment of abandonment is trauma. No, that's not funny. Why do parents do things to hurt their kids just so that they'll get more likes? I'm so sick of seeing what a parent does. Her cry broke my heart. Why would you do that? So yeah, there are some people in here who think that this is just funny. But I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's entertaining. And I don't think that with this situation, it's just me being too sensitive, because there are so many things that I find online and on TikTok that I laugh my ass off for 5 minutes straight for. Pretending to leave your child and knowing that the reaction is going to be her crying and upset just feels really gross to me. So, obviously this girl is going to continue to get the attention that she craves by sharing her child, and that's her decision. But it's also my decision to be able to share things like this and provide commentary behind it. I really hope that at some point in the very near future, we can stop normalizing dressing up small children and sharing them with strangers on the internet. I think that it's very, very weird. And when you sprinkle in these manipulative, traumatizing pranks just because you know that they'll get clicks and views, it worsens the case 100%. So either way, I did want to share this with you guys. But yeah, for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.